3 साल लग गए थे पता चलने में कि यार ये जो फील्ड है ये हम प्लानिंग कंट्रोल, ठीक है ना। पता ही नहीं होता प्लानिंग कंट्रोल भी डिपार्टमेंट होता है एक, हमें सिर्फ ये पता होता है अच्छा मैकेनिकल है, सिविल है, इलेक्ट्रिकल है, केमिकल है। अच्छा इसमें मजीद आगे डिजाइन में होंगे, साइट पे होंगे, तो सही इंडस्ट्री इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं होती हमारे पास। सो नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल, आई वेलकम यू अबू बकर। project planning control, when I was there in UAE, and I realized at that time that there is one field which is white collar job, leading job career. Because I will give you one concept, you will agree with me. A lot of people are working in the industry. You can categorize all these people, either Abu Bakr is there, is either Abdullah, either Ihtisham, Umar, Ali, any engineer, any muhandis. You can categorize these all people who are working, who are doing jobs in two categories. One is leader and other is follower. You agree with me? One
Yeah,
category is leaders and other category is
yeah,
followers. Everybody
sure.
cannot be a leader and everybody cannot be a follower. That is a rule. So this planning control, these people are leading job career people. Why? Because these people are going to make your work program. The person who is going to define your work schedule, who is actually implementing one strategy, who is having his thinking, concepts, field exposure, like project management, planning, what is planning? Planning is actually making strategy how your work will be performed on site. You got my point? So these people who are going to plan this thing are leading job career people. What is the advantage of this job career? Number one, always in demand. If you will quit one job, you can join 5 more companies. Number two, white collar job. Number three, these people are, kind of more salary gaining people. It's fact in the industry. Number 4 or 5, you can also do online work. So there are a lot of plus situations. And this is project manager job career. As I already mentioned that this is leading job career. Why? Because project managers also, from this field. If you are in, I will give you one situation. If you are a design engineer in any field, your company will appoint you as a project manager if you will know about project management, because project manager is going to implement management. You got my point? So this skill is that much important. In this skill, I'm not going to teach only software. This is software. You have to log in, you have to sign out, you have to make file, you have to make days, duration, activity, relationship, CPM. This is actually very friendly software. It's very easy to understand. Like Abdullah, if there is new application, new game, nobody is going to teach you, but you will learn it automatically if it is in your mobile. Sir,
Yeah, sure. Sure,
yeah, yeah,
sir.
sir, yeah.
Yes,
Everybody can
correct.
agree with me. If you have any application in your mobile before sleeping, you can learn it. Okay, but that's how easy Primavera P6. But it is you cannot install into your mobile, but you have to open up laptop daily basis. You have to work on it as per my instruction. The major thing today, you have to make your mind set up. Today you have to make your mind set up. A lot of people make mistake when they are going to learn Primavera P6. What is that mistake? Because I have learned this skill when I was working in the field, and I was praying to Allah that I should be planning engineer. I want to go for planning engineer. Okay. But nothing helped me unless until I learned skill. But learning that skill from the field helped me understand true meaning. That's what I'm going to deliver you. So the major thing you have to put your mind is to understand strategy. Software anybody can learn. Anybody who is working on software is data entry operator. Okay, in UAE it will be called like that. But working on software with your concepts, with your strategy mind, with your deep thinking that okay, I'm going to enter this data, from where this data is coming. Okay, how to understand this data? There is time management, there is cost management, there is resource management, there is risk management. I will go into the details of each and everything during this session. But right now, I'm giving you an idea. The best thing to understand this skill is to make your mind that I'm going to learn strategy. Whereas Primavera P6, because I have explained this thing in free demo lecture, there are 5 most important things when you talk about planning engineer. I have explained this thing. So after this class, you have to revise your demo lecture as an assignment before tomorrow's class. You got my point? So the first thing is management. Second thing is product development cycle. I have explained this thing in very detail there. Third thing is Primavera P6. Fourth thing is contract. And fifth thing is communication skills. 5 things you need to learn to become a good planning engineer. So Primavera P6 is one of the 5 things. Other 4 things are very important. That how time management will work on, how to understand CPM, how to make cost management, how to learn Primavera P6, because you have to incorporate all this data into Primavera P6. So planning engineering job career is not only the major advantage of planning engineering job career. I will explain with you guys this thing also. So Vakas Amin, Engineer Abdullah, Abu Bakr, a lot of people are here in today's session. So if you are civil engineer and you are working as a design engineer, maybe you are working on Revit, maybe you are working on AutoCAD, maybe you are working some other software, but you cannot work on mechanical engineering software as a design engineer in civil industry. You agree with me?
So,
If you're working in mechanical design engineer, you will be working on SolidWorks, Pro-E, CATIA, okay, maybe
yeah,
AutoCAD also, but the different knowledge. Mechanical design industry is different than civil design industry. Softwares are different. Then it comes electrical industry, then it comes another industry. So designing, I'm only talking about one department, design. There are different softwares. You got my point? But planning control is such a evergreen field. If you are civil, for planning engineering, there is Primavera. If you are electrical, Primavera. If you are mechanical, Primavera. If you are industrial, Primavera is going to give you everything. Yes, there is Microsoft project, but same working. Don't no need to go, it's universal skill. And after some years, like maybe 2 years, company is not going to keep you in the one field. If you are a mechanical engineer, there must be civil work along with mechanical. So you have to be like that. Now, I was graduated back in 2010 in mechanical engineering. I started planning projects like power plants, then pipeline projects, then upstream oil and gas projects, then motorway project, highway project, building project on Dubai Island, because there was 60 wells they were going to drill. So we need shelter there, we need camping there. So everything was there. So there is one stage, company has a project. A single project have every kind of work. Let's say building have civil works, electrification is there, MEP work is there. So as a planning engineer, it's not like that I'm civil, I'm only going to look after construction. No, MEP is also there. So I will make you understand as an engineer. Now you have to think as an engineer and you have to learn strategy. That's I will explain as per industry spectrum.